What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Michael Warbucks Show, where we talk pop culture news and other things that caught my attention. Today is What the Friday? If you're new to the show and you don't know what this is, it's where we talk about all the crazy stories throughout the week that just made me go, what the Friday? So you take a listen, or you go check out the articles below, and then you come back and leave a comment on what your favorite story was that made you go, what the Friday? So without wasting any more of your time, let's see the stories this week that made me go, what the Friday? Let's go. Our first story this week is just a revisit on the Doug Hutchison, Courtney Stodden marriage. They did an interview where they talk about how their life has been, what their sex life is like, and she said, he's a tiger. Creepy! But I've also given you a second link where you can go check out this video that was remixed of her doing this lip licking thing next to Jodeci's Freak Me Baby. Oh yeah. And it's hysterical. So go check this video out. Our next story has to deal with a woman in Guatemala City. So there she is laying in bed. Next thing you know, she hears this huge, loud explosion type sound thing. She looked out the window and thought it was her neighbor's gas canister. She saw that that wasn't what the noise was. So she searched the noise and found that there was a 40-foot sinkhole underneath her bed. Holy shit. She's lucky she didn't fall into this sinkhole. And I'm sure it's one of those things that a lot of people have nightmares about. Our next story has to deal about this 21-year-old girl that found a third nipple on the heel of her foot. Normally out of the 5% of third nipple havers. Is that what I want to call them? It's usually above the waist. Luckily, it's not causing the woman any pain, and doctors haven't removed this foot nipple yet, but this is just a weird freak of nature. Go check out this link because technically it's safe for work. It's a weird picture. It really is. This could possibly be the weirdest couple argument ever. There's this 37-year-old that was having a fight with his 23-year-old girlfriend, and after the argument, he supposedly force-fed her an iPhone. Now, he's claiming that this didn't happen, but his girlfriend had all kinds of cuts in her mouth. But how sick and twisted are you in life that after you get done arguing, you're like, eat this iPhone right now? People are messed up. Let's talk about this Louisiana city planner. He installed some hidden cameras in the bathrooms. And were they in the ladies' room? No. Were they in the men's room? Yes. Where in the men's room? In the urinals. One of his co-workers saw that this camera was duct taped inside of the urinal. He called the police, and this guy admitted to doing it. He was charged with video voyeurism and just plain up being a pervert. You're an idiot. Our next story comes from field reporter Jay Bizzle. He's got the weekly recap wrap. Let's see what he has for us this week. Take it away, Jay Bizzle.
Thanks, Michael. Sorry I missed you guys last week, particularly you, Evil Ocelot and Mr. Limmy Boy. Don't think I didn't see those nice comments you wrote. Anyway, the last time my cousin was on, I got a wave of emails and posts wanting him to come back to do an end of the week WTF wrap. So since you guys asked for it, Jay Bizzle, take it away. Oh yeah! In this week in news, as I searched through the muck, came across some stories, made me go, what the f***? How it had a stalker frighten her in many ways. Dumbass hit up her place 3 times in 3 days. Bieber and Selena wedding crashing they did go. Upstage the bride and groom, they really stole the show. Britney's bodyguard claimed he was sexually harassed. Said she had BO, picked her nose and several farts were passed. Old Navy got a Kim K double to increase publicity. She served them with a lawsuit. Get rid of that fake meat. Rachel returned Tiger's money and found out the deal was whack. She turned to her lawyer. Bitch better get it back. Then I saw the Countess from Bravo TV. Spitting righteous rhymes. She say la vie. 7 days passed quickly. Fly by in a snap. When chock full of crazy, like in this WTF rap. Oh yeah, he brings the special with a big bow on top. God bless. Well, I'm John Basedow. That's the news that made me and my cousin go, what the f***? Now back to you, Bucks.
Great job, Jay Bizzle. Glad to see you back on the show. Random side note, me or Jay Bizzle won't be here next Friday due to VidCon, but maybe we'll try to do a collaboration video while we're out there. Also, I'll only be doing a show Monday and Wednesday because I need to get ready for VidCon. Just letting you guys know. Ladies, have you ever dreamt of having that absolute perfect wedding? You got the absolute perfect dress. You got the best groom in all the world. The church looks just wonderful. You walk down the aisle. You look your man in the eye. You guys exchange vows. He puts the ring on your finger. The preacher says you may now kiss the bride. Everybody starts clapping. Then boom, the cops kick in the door and arrest you at your own wedding. That's what happened to this woman in Michigan. She was arrested on a felony identity theft warrant. Hey, at least they waited until you both said I do. Look at all the money you save by not having a photographer now. Unless you count the guy that took your mugshot. What a horrible day for the best day of your life. Our next story has to deal with something that really pisses me off in life, and that's animal cruelty. Let's talk about these two dudes. They got charged on 22 counts of animal cruelty. They were arrested for having a car full of animals. There were goats tied up in plastic bags. There were roosters, pigeons, and ducks. And to make this story even more weird is the fact that this one dude was a porn star. I guess he's on some web series called Bang Bus. Hopefully it's not animal porn. So go check out this weird ass story, and it's a shame that these animals were treated so cruel. And even one of the goats died in the car as well. I guess you're gonna get your own personal bang bus in jail now, dumbass. Do any of you out there have that one grandma that you think she's probably doing something illegal? Or is your grandma this 70-year-old that was arrested for downloading tons and tons of porn? She was downloading it via the BitTorrent sites. She said she didn't want to pay the $3,400 fine because she said it was extortion. So now she's gonna throw herself at the mercy of the court. And if she loses, she's going to be paying a $150,000 fine. That's just stupid. If the cops come up to you and they're like, what would you rather pay, $3,400 or $150,000? You write them a fucking check right there. I don't even want to think about the kind of porn she was probably downloading. I'm sure a lot of it had to deal with walkers, canes, Ensure, Aspercream, or Aspercream, maybe Effordent tablets, I don't know. It's gotta be weird. Parents out there, if you ever taken your kids to the park, you're having a great time. Next thing you know, you see this man jump out from behind a bush wearing women's makeup and women's clothing and just starts flashing his dong at your kids? Well, if that's never happened to you, that happened to a bunch of people down in Texas. This 48-year-old is charged with indecency to a child. His bond has been set at $30,000. Where's Chris Hansen when you need him? Oh, he's too busy cheating on his wife. So my question to you parents out there, if you saw this dude at the park, would you call the cops, kick this dude's ass, or kick this dude's ass then call the cops? And would you go back to this park ever again? Let me know. Now our final story, I don't know if this is a win or a fail. There was this robber that busted into this Russian salon, and the lady that was working at the time is actually a black belt in karate. So this dude kicks in the door, she kicks him down, drags him to the back of the salon, ties him up with a hairdryer cord, force feeds him Viagra, then uses him for a sex slave for a couple days. Now, who's in the wrong in this? The dude that robbed her, or her holding him beyond his will and using him as a sex slave? Personally, I think it's a fail on both people's part. That's why you never mess with a Russian chick. And what was she doing with Viagra at the salon? That's just weird. Alright guys, that's going to be today's show. If you want to check out everything that we talked about today, check out the links in the description below. While you're there, you can add me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Check out my website. Make sure you subscribe to my second channel for my random vlogs. And for more pop culture news, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Please rate, comment, favorite, and share this video. And my name is Michael Warbucks, and these are the stories that caught my attention. You guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday, and then again on Wednesday, and then I'll see you again the following week. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Blame VidCon. And if you're going, let me know. We'll see you on Monday, folks.